Okay, this is the garage overhead door opener video. It's a metal overhead door. Here's our warning notice. This is over 5 feet high, so little hands can't get to it. This is our control button. It also says download the app. This button is supposed to be installed within sight of the door. That's the code. Now, LiftMaster has come around. Their manufacturer's installation instructions supersede codes. They've got an app where you can open and close the door from the Department of Motor Vehicles, from Kroger, from Tom Thumb. You can take your pick. You can open and close the door from the park. But you should be within sight of a child. You might want to spot her or something like that. It's not for me to say. I mean, it's definitely a listed product. LiftMaster is a very good product, by the way. So I'm just letting you know that they do have an app and you can install it and you can open and close it remotely. But if you do, be very, very careful. Okay, so we're coming across here and we got, like I said, a metal overhead panel door. We got 4 spines. That's a good thing. It's a nice quality door. We've got a pull handle inside of the door. We've got a warning notice just like over there. Over there we've got 2 warning notices. That is a good thing. That is a good thing. We got our manual door lock. It's been decommissioned. Okay, so that is a good thing. We can't lock our door and forget about locking it. Now, if you lose power to the door, then you can readjust it and put it back into service. But we have power to the door today, so we want it decommissioned. That is a good thing. So what we're looking at here, what's the problem here so far? We're supposed to have one of these stickers on each corner of the bottom panel, not one about in the middle someplace. So we do not have our warning stickers. There's our optic sensors. That's how we're going to test the door. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Our optic sensors are closer to the ground than 6 inches. That's a good thing. But the wires coming to it have been stapled. Those staples are not insulated. They should have been stapled with insulated staples for connecting electric connections like that, and they weren't. So we've got the wrong kind of staples. Let's see. We're missing 2 stickers. And we got the wrong kind of staples. You might notice that this door is slightly open. It's ajar. I get that. Haha. Remember those cars? So I have used the emergency disconnect and come down. And so this is how I can tell whether the door springs are, adjusted properly so that it doesn't cause undue stress on the motor. We're going to learn that on our motor here that our courtesy light doesn't work. But I've got this and it's all down and it's all adjusted. Now, one thing I do not do, I made a business decision to do no harm. I do not do a block test on the door. Okay, I've got instructions baked into the inspection report on the inspection agreement. I said I did not do block tests on the inspection agreement. Posted on my website, I don't do block tests. I just don't do block tests. So been not doing, but I've got instructions on how to do it. I am going to test it with my foot. I'm going to call it my block test, I guess. So I'm going to take my big old flat zombie hoof. I'm going to tread across the tundra here. I'm going to break the beam like a dancing fool, and we're going to see. But first, we'll see what we got going over here. So we're going to get this thing hooked back up so that it operates like it's supposed to. We're going to go in here and engage. See, the courtesy light is not working. We are engaged. Close sesame. Okay, get everything going there. All right. If I had been a little quicker on my toes, I could have killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Come on, Grampies, open sesame. And we do not have our courtesy light, like I said. We do not have stickers on both corners. Close. Why aren't you closing? Hey, that's a good idea. Well, you're closing now. Close sesame. Take my zombie hoof. Open sesame.